Good morning, everyone. It's Daniel Chin, the author of The Manifested Millionaire. Now, before in previous videos, I have spoken about that you have to focus on one thing, which is very key to becoming very successful. And there is a good quote, and it goes like this. It says, "You don't be a jack of all, be a master of one." So you don't be a jack of all trades, be a master of one thing. And sometimes it's very difficult to just focus on one thing because you come up with so many ideas and then all these great ideas, and you want to do all these things, but focus on one thing, right? And become the master of it. So when I started off, and I wrote in at the end of chapter 2 in my book, The Manifested Millionaire, and in chapter 3, which was very powerful, taking risk, a lot of them, because you will have to if you want to actually get to places. And I had a purpose when starting off in real estate investing, and it was really I came to Hamilton, Ontario. This was many years ago, and it was and I studied the housing market here. I studied literally everything that I can find, right? About when it came to getting started, I studied the housing prices, the rent prices, the vacancy rates, what are the positive factors, who are the two large employers in Hamilton. And what I found out was it really is the hospitals and the universities. And then there was a lot more positive things that were happening in Hamilton, up and coming developments such as a new GO train station, where the city is spending $50 million to build a new GO train station, and it's operational now near the Hamilton waterfront. And now there are more developments in the pipeline. And then all of these things I studied before actually getting started. And the three things, what I would say is, when it comes to helping you to focus again on one thing, is you really have to have know what it really is, your purpose, when you're getting started. And I think that would have you more a bit more, again, to use the word focused, right, on one thing, because you know what way it is you are going, and what you set out yourself to do, and that's all you're going to do. And of course, the second thing, what I thought of, is you have to be very obsessed and driven about it. So meaning, how bad do you really want it, right? When I started over 10 years ago, literally days, nights, weekends, I was reading and studying a lot about real estate investing, everything that I could find. I didn't think about the clubs or the girls or sex or drinking or smoking or any of that stuff, which I've mentioned before in previous videos. And I've also written a bit about it in chapter 2, when I was visualizing, because you gotta have goals and visualize if you want to manifest, right? What you're thinking. And then you go out and you're obsessively doing it day and night. You're literally eating, sleeping, breathing it. And that's what I did. I was very driven. I wanted to become the best in Hamilton. I wanted to become to really dominate the city here, and become the best at what I did. Now you might ask the question, okay, you have no capital, you don't know anybody, right? Those are just questions to put limitations in your mind. I didn't have any of that stuff, but what I had purpose, I was driven, I was passionate. And then the third thing, what I would say, is you have to stick to it. You have to stick to it and keep on doing it, right? Even through the pain, no gain, and until you actually reach to levels of success or actually achieving results. So all of this is not a motivational talk, But those are three things that are really necessary to becoming very successful. You have to be very focused. So be a master of one and not a jack of all. And hopefully that can help you get there in whatever it is you're trying to do, and at least achieve some level of success. And if you're not achieving high success, at the end of the day, at least you're happy with what it is you're doing. So thank you very much for listening. And again, the key message today is be a master of one and not a jack of all. Thank you very much.